Here we go, Deja Vu, October 5th today. It's about 4 p.m. afternoon. Today signing a lot of fighters on the card for the November night at Keys Pavilion. The one and only, I don't have to introduce too much right here, Marcos Bautista, one of the best characters on the fight card. Marco, introduce yourself, do your thing.
Well, once again, for the 5th time, Marcos Bautista, no longer 18, just turned 19.
Oh, you turned 19?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
So, no longer 18. Live in Half Moon Bay, small little town. There's a lot of change that's going on. You guys have seen me growing up in this whole entire amateur year. So, I was 18, you know, I had a loss, but now I'm 19. I told you I didn't know how to swim. Now I know how to swim a little bit. I'm starting to eat a lot of vegetables now. You know, I'm just growing up right in front of you guys. So
I noticed you got a little beard going on now, huh?
like I said, you look at all the other videos, you see a little boy. You look today, you see a real man.
A real man right here. Want to murder somebody. Now, talk a little bit about your last, not the last win, the fight that you lost to Muslim, the guy from LA. You know, what would you do differently if you ever fight him again?
So it's not even what I would do differently to what I did fight, because I was, in my opinion, I look at that fight, I was winning every, you know, up until the whole fight I was winning. The first round, second round, I think it was just not what I need to do in my fight, just more how I need to think of my fight. You know, I came to that fight very, you know, not myself. I felt weird in the locker room, just kind of, my body wasn't awake. Still, like, you know, unreal. I didn't really know who the guy was. You know, I got a text message from you at 5 in the morning saying, "This is your guy," and I just said, "Okay, sounds good." But I didn't know anything about him other than, you know, he's all first round finishes. So I was like, okay, it's a striker. Let's just take him down, and I did, and it went well. But I just got caught in the buggy, and you know, it was very tight. But also, definitely, like I said, the mental ability that I had, or the mental thing that I had that day, wasn't there. I feel like so. After that, I think it's really just how I go into a fight. Then yeah, but when it comes to strategy and how I am as a fighter, nothing I need to change. It's just how I go into a fight.
Well, I'm sure you grow a lot. Like I mean, you lost to Muslim, and then the last fight when you fought, who did you fight on the last fight? Castillo. Like I mean, I definitely can see the growth. I can see the a little bit less like a rush. You're more patient. You know, and that's really hard to develop, and it takes time to develop that, you know.
Yeah.
So now this is the fight that you're gonna move up to 3-minute round that has no shin guard, which is all submission is gonna be a lot different. You know, people don't realize that with the big old puffy shin guard, even you pull guard, it's not quite the same.
Yeah.
You do a triangle, it's not quite the same, especially arm bar, any of that with the shin guard. But now no shin guard, 3-minute round. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. You know, you are gonna be the headlining our next upcoming event. You're going to be headlining the undercard, fighting for the 155 title.
Yeah.
So you earned that spot. So now you are 3-1. It's coming off a really nice win, and then Trey Orlando is coming off another win. I believe he's 5-0. So what you think of Trey?
Yeah, I mean, nothing much. He's a great fighter. You know, great record, clean record, undefeated. One of the best amateurs out right now. He's a good fighter, because like when I wasn't fighting and I first knew him, I knew a little bit about him during wrestling. But yeah, he's just that tough. He's just tough. You know, he's that tough wrestler, scrappy dude. But then now you see him develop more into a good MMA fighter. He has good striking. You saw what happened last night. Got that head kick knockout. So it's like you see now he's starting to use everything together. He's not just some wrestler, tough dude. He's now a good striker. You know, he's developing. So he's a tough opponent.
He beat the guy that you beat already.
Yeah.
You know, but like I didn't expect the fight that go that quick. I thought he's gonna take, you know, Tim Pham down and trying to ground and pound. He ended up finishing him on the feet and with the head kick. So, you know, good for him to come in pulling off some spectacular win like that. You know. Now, when you're watching his fight, how are you gonna beat him?
Like I always do. You know, just go fight myself, because I really do believe I'm the most. It just comes to me so easy, that like feeling of fighting, and like I'm always the safest one there. I'm always the best one there. You know, I haven't got hurt in any of my fights. I've always been so safe. I really haven't lost any rounds unless like I've been pushed or all this stuff. But it's never like I've been damaged or all this stuff. And I think the best thing for me against Trey in this fight is not letting him control the fight, and it's just me just being how I always am, you know, I'm in control.
Now, both you guys are college wrestler. I don't know how long he's been college wrestling, and how long have you been college wrestling? Like, how many years did you do college wrestling?
None. I didn't really wrestle in college. I've trained with some college wrestlers, but I never really wrestled in college.
So you wrestle high school?
Yeah.
So he's wrestling in college. So on paper, he might have a little more advantage.
Yeah, on paper, yeah.
On paper. So now, do you see, you know, let's say if he comes in like a start rant talking and start wrestle, you pretty much kind of have to defend the wrestling, maybe even trying to out wrestle him.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't really know how this fight's gonna go on his end, like, because I think he knows I'm also well-rounded, you know, striking, wrestling. I think he knows I'm very good everywhere.
Sometimes you put two wrestlers together,
it becomes a striking match.
Exactly,
yeah.
They might end up standing, start slugfest.
So,
you
but
know.
I think, I don't know what he's gonna bring to the table, but I just know I'm ready for it. You know, if it wants to be a wrestling match, if he wants to go the first 2 rounds striking, and then the 3rd round we just line up, shake hands, and just wrestle only, then you can do that. The point is, I'm ready for everything, and it would be good, yeah, if he wants to wrestle me and it just test out my wrestling. You know, he's a high caliber wrestler, and like he won CCS, and you know, I never got that title of CCS champion.
So he is a CCF champion?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
I mean, unless it's a different person, but I remember my freshman year he won it, and I saw him winning it. It was pretty cool. I was actually rooting for him too, because he was wrestling a Gilroy wrestler. So he beat a Gilroy wrestler in the semis, I believe. I have a great memory if you don't know, but
now I know.
Yeah, so I was rooting for him. It was pretty sick. You know, the skinny ginger kid winning a Gilroy kid. You know, it's like a Cinderella story. You know.
That's pretty awesome. You know, well, it looks like this is definitely a fight that all the amateur 155-pound in the Bay Area or Northern California.
I think the whole world.
Yeah, I mean the whole world. Everyone's gonna watch.
We're the best amateurs in the world.
Yep. Well, I'm not surprised, you know, because a lot of good amateur fighters that in the Bay Area that end up go far.
Yeah.
End up go far. So this is a very congested, high level competition amateur fighters in this area. So if you can come up on top, more likely you're going to be entering the pro much easier than know, and then entering the bigger stage, you know.
Yeah, no.
So how do you prepare for the, you know, now it's 3-minute round. How do you prepare for your conditioning for this upcoming fight?
Just keep doing what I always do, but just a little more, you know.
A little more.
Everything I've done, but just a little more.
Now, what do you walk around weight right now?
Right now, like I always say, just a little heavier, but this is a little heavier than usual. I think I put on a little more weight and muscle into this camp, and but they don't even know my weight.
Do you think in the future when you go pro, you stay at 155? Or
no, so I think I'm gonna go 145 even at amateur. I think.
You want to go to 145?
Yeah, I think so. I think this is a bit 155 with some big guys, you know. And I'm not saying I'm not a big guy myself, but
you are pretty big for 155.
Yeah. I feel like I don't feel like I'm big at 155, but I think 155 is a good test because it's just like it feels like a very strong weight class, and you got it's like right in the middle of everything. You're fast, strong, great technique, everything. It's all in the middle, and then I think I'm right there too. But I think where I really want to just, you know, I'm winning at 155, but I want to kill, you know, and I think at 145 is where I'll kill.
Well, 145, 155, those two weight classes are the most congested, the most stacked. You know, there's almost every gym you walk in, there's a few 45, 55, you know, and then once you get to a flyweight, it's hard to find. Welter and heavier and up, it's hard to find because most gyms that a lot of 45, 55, right? And this is like stacked division.
Yeah.
You know. Now, again, if people want to get a hold of you, Marco, how can people contact you on Instagram?
Instagram, Margo_71. Facebook, don't have it. Snapchat, you don't need it. Email, marcosbaut23@gmail.com. I live in Half Moon Bay. That's it. If you want to contact me, catch me out in Half Moon Bay. I train out all steel martial arts. You always see me there basically every single day.
You want to shout out to any special loved one, coaches, sparring partners, supporters?
Yeah, I want to shout out all my teammates, you know, Fernando, Juan, Chepe, Carson, Brian, every single person in that room that just stays and rolls. You know, they're there. The energy is so good, especially you got me and Fernando both fighting, you know, him defending his belt, me about to win the belt. It's just good. The energy is just very high. my brother, you know, he's not only is my coach and my brother, but he's a hard training partner. He's 5'3". You know, to me he's like 4'11", but he's a beast. You know, he trains me very hard.
You steal a few inches from your brother. You know that.
I know. My brother's right there, so I don't know what to say. But
that's not fair, you know.
Yeah, but you know, yeah, like my brother, he's a tough guy. He's you know, I think he believes in me a lot. He's never you know, we make a game plan for every fighter, and it's worked every single time. Even during that, when I lost to Muslim, we had nothing about him. We had one day, but we had a game plan, and look how it went out. I won both rounds, got caught, but it doesn't matter. The thing is, I win. You know, I win these rounds, and sometimes you just get caught, but it doesn't matter. I'm here to win, and we have a game plan. My brother's a great coach, great teammate, great brother. Raul, great coach, one of the best in the business, the best in the business, I believe. Like, he's not only so knowledgeable of just all this stuff, but he's just a father figure too. Like, right, he's a father figure to many, everyone there. Me, Fernando, he's always believing in us, always giving us knowledge. He's learning too, and then he just passes it on to us. You know, instead of holding it in, he passes it on to us. Just every single person. You know, Matt, great. He's always hyping me up. Always saying Marcos, it was big today. All that stuff. It's a great energy. This camp has been so good, just because, and it's going so good, just because the energy is so high. And everything's so intense every day. It's just another grind, but like, we're ready for the next day. You know.
If Trey Orlando watching the interview, what do you have to say to Trey?
Don't really have much to say about Trey other than good luck. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to fight. And yeah, I mean, he's a cool guy. He's 5-0. He looks like Ivan Drago. You've seen Rocky? You never seen Rocky?
Which Rocky?
Maybe the Rocky 4.
Rocky 4?
Yeah, it was Ivan Drago, the Russian, strong, scary dude.
The gigantic guy?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
This guy's like Ivan Drago. I'm Rocky Balboa.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
But yeah, there's not much to say about like Trey, or nothing bad about him, you know. And it's just, he's cool. He's a cool guy. We played foosball in the last weigh-in. On the weigh-in, last fight, we were playing foosball. No one won, so I guess we'll have to find out on November 9th who's gonna win.
Strictly business.
Strictly business.
No personal feeling.
No personal feeling. You know, we're just ready to hit each other. If someone's gonna walk away with the belt, I believe it's gonna be me. And then after that, we're on to the next one, defended in whatever, March.
March, yes. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
For more information about this upcoming fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram for the upcoming event infos. Stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram. Happy to put on this huge fight card November 9th, Kezar Pavilion. If you can make it to the event, order your live stream pay-per-view nationwide on DragonHouseMMA.com. And I am Zhong. Right next to him we have Marcos Bautista.
Marcos Bautista, 19
Marcos,
years old.
19 years
November 9th, Kezar Pavilion main event, the people's main event, the people's champ. Soon to be the 155 amateur, 155 champ. I said 155 2 times, just to emphasize 155. I'm going to be the champ. November 9th, we're going to have a belt. It's going to be right here, and then it's going to be right here, and it's going to be in bed, and then my whole family's going to carry it. Zhong is going to wrap it around me. It's going to look good. And I'm just ready for November 9th. Can't wait. October's a fun month. Halloween.
Get a ticket.
Get a ticket, please. Get a ticket for Marcos Bautista.
That's right.
Anyone else? You know, if some other fighter on the card is like, oh, like, can I get a ticket? I hope every other fighter is like, oh yeah, just let me check in with Marcos Bautista. Let me see if he allows me to sell you this ticket. If not, come catch it from Marcos Bautista.
There we go. I'm Zhong signing out. Peace.
Thank you, Zhong.
All right.